Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Caravan General Health Systems Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time Sports. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Caravan Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And, you know, when we want to talk Nichols, when we want to get updates from Nichols, one person to call, Shane Kleber. Shane, thanks for joining us, my friend.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. All right, Shane, of course, director of the Colonel Athletic Association. And, man, we got a lot of good things going on at Nichols, as always. Let's talk a little bit about maybe the Colonel Caravans that you guys are doing and this Houma connection. Some really cool things.
Yes, sir. So the Houma Caravan kicks off our Colonel Caravans for 2024. And, of course, that Houma connection that we have, we reached out to Big Mike's Barbecue and Smokehouse. So we'll be here on Monday. Big Mike's a Houma native.
July 1st, right.
On Monday, and Big Mike's a Houma native himself, you know, moved out to the Tampa area, learned the business, came back and put his business right back in town here. Quentin Sexton with Bayou Creations is sponsoring this caravan, and he's also a Houma native. So that's the Houma connection there. Also, you know, we talk about only 15 miles separating the two between Nichols State University and Houma. You know, not only that, when we look at the numbers, 28% of our student population at Nichols State University comes from Terrebonne Parish. And in comparison, 26% is from Lafourche Parish. So when we talk about Houma being our home and Nichols is Houma's home team, I mean, that holds true.
Absolutely.
And I just recently learned that the word Houma, O-U-M-A, means red, which is our primary color. So just another connection there with Houma. When we talking student athletes, 29 student athletes hail from Terrebonne Parish. In comparison, our second highest rate is in Ascension with 26, and then Lafourche with 23. So once again, you know, Houma just showing that Nichols is home. And, you know, Houma is home for Nichols State University for us. Yeah.
These caravans are just such a great idea. It's a way for Nichols to be able to come out and say, hey, we're part of the community. And so we got several more coming up. And so if you want to roll through those a little bit and let us know.
Yeah, I mean, one of the places we go to is Morgan City. We love the Morgan City area. We have tons of alum from Morgan City. The Chaffalai Colonels really take care of us there, and they put the whole thing together. We're going to Morgan's restaurant in Morgan City this year at the Clarion Inn. I know there's always a big turnout there, and folks like to come out. It's a meet and greet. We have administrators there, and we have coaches, and the head coaches will get a chance to come up and tell you about their previous season and what they have coming up for the current season, and just things to look forward to, and you get to meet those people on a first-hand basis. You know, it's a first-class deal. There's free hors d'oeuvres. We're coming out to Houma, like we said, on Monday, this July 1st. And it's a free event. You know, people can come out. There's free hors d'oeuvres. You can get your meet and greet. You'll have an opportunity to purchase season tickets if you'd like to do that. They'll have an opportunity there if they would like to get tickets to the LSU game, which is a first for us. We have a tailgate that's going on there for alumni, and also for any fans or supporters that would like to come out. It's just a fun time all around, and just what a great time to be a Colonel.
Yeah, absolutely. Want to give those other dates, Jay, if you don't mind. So that's Thursday, July 25th at Morgan's in Morgan City. And then you guys are going to head over and kind of expand out a little bit to New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Yeah,
so Baton Rouge is going to be neat for us this year because it lines up just about a month before kickoff in Tiger Stadium. We're going to do that at Solu Restaurant. It's going to be the same type of component there. It's going to be a great time. We have hors d'oeuvres, and the coaches will be there to meet and greet that area. On the first,
and that's Thursday, August 8th, by the way. Okay,
yes,
go ahead.
Thursday, August 8th. Thursday, August 1st is at the Higgins Hotel, which is at the World War II Museum, at Kilroy's Bar and Lounge. We have a rum block there that you can get if you would like to stay overnight. You can get that between now and the 3rd, July the 3rd. So if you can book that between now and then, you can get that rum block rate. If you'd like to drive in it, it's a wonderful opportunity to be in New Orleans. The World War II Museum is just phenomenal. It's just a great host place for us. Stephen Watson hosts us there, and you know, he's over the World War II Museum, and it's just a fun time, and it's a great place. It's always a really good turnout. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this year Houma, I think we're gonna blow those numbers out the water, because I know that Houma, the supporters will be out, and all the alumni that we have here, they're just excited. about everything Nichols right now and everything we have to offer. I mean, when you look at the Coastal Center, the Bayou Region Incubator on the school side, and you're looking at an engineering program that's developing as well.
A lot of good things, including a new baseball coach. Let's talk
sir.
a little bit about that. I know you're sporting the
got
conference
the
championship
conference
there.
championship shirt on. Proud to announce Brett Herring is going to be our new Nichols baseball coach. You know, he's most recently been at LSU and BYU before that. He's known as a really good recruiter.
Right.
He's a player's coach.
Yep.
And, you know, we can't underscore the job that Coach Silver's done over the past 3 years, coming in, taking over the program, and having 2 consecutive Southland Conference championships and then 2 consecutive regionals. And just for our guys to experience that and our fans to say, hey, Nichols is on this level now, and we belong. And I mean, it's just been fun to watch. But, you know, in college athletics, we know how things work and people move on. And, you know, we wish Coach Silver the best. And I know he loves Nichols State University, and he'll continue to give back in whatever ways he can. But I think Coach Brent will do a good job keeping the program where it is and extending that program that we have now.
I like it. Wrapping up, got less than a minute left. Let's talk a little bit about the value of all these camps and football.
Look, when you look at the landscape of Nichols State University, just being in a unique position, location-wise, and having a connection to the Mannings, and you had a lineman camp here last week, 775 linemen from around the country. You know, their parents came in. You have people from around the country that come in for this every year. It's a premier camp, 37th year, and then now with the Manning camp this week, you know, those guys are signing in today. You have 1,000 campers and over 100 camp counselors, and you have some of the best college quarterbacks around the country here. So it'll be neat. It's a treat for the area. It's a $15 million influx into the economy.
Makes a huge difference. Shane, thank you for everything. Thank you for all the things that you do in red and gray and celebrating in Nichols.
Yes, sir.
All right, we appreciate it. All right, guys, that'll do it for this edition of Bayou Time Sports. But don't go anywhere. A whole lot more right here on HTV.
Jack Bay down to Point Ocean, Thibodeau to Grand Caillou, HTV's part of you. Bayou Black down through Dulac, Southland Mall to City Hall, we'll bring the news to you. Raceland, St. Charles, Bayou Blue, Morgan City and Assumption too, where sugar cane is grown. So much to see on HTV. Stick with us 'cause we're your home.